Welcome to Headline Simsbury. I'm Karen Handville. Congratulations to the town of Simsbury for its AAA bond rating, Moody's highest rating, as the town prepares to issue the $5.56 million in general obligation bonds. Proceeds of the bonds will finance capital projects at the town's Simsbury Farms Recreation Complex, school roof replacement, and other capital needs. The bond sale took place on February 26th. The town received its first AAA bond rating in 2010 and has maintained the rating during these difficult economic conditions. On Saturday, March 9th at 7 p.m. and Sunday, March 10th at 2 p.m., the Simsbury Light Opera Company will present Light Theater and Song featuring Sir Arthur Sullivan's Cox and Box plus other musical favorites. You can call 860-217-0052 or you can go online at www.sloco.org. The performances will take place at the Simsbury High School. Simsbury State Representative John K. Hampton will hold special office hours on Tuesday, March 12th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Eno Memorial Hall in the North Conference Room to focus on the state budget. Representative Hampton will provide an overview of the budget and answer questions from residents. Hampton believes it is critical that constituents' voices are heard as they address the state budget. Representative Hampton is in his first term serving the 16th District of Simsbury. He sits on the Aging, Public Safety, and Education Committees. The Hartford Area Cable Television Advisory Council is sponsoring a PSA video contest for all students in grades 9 through 12 in Simsbury, West Hartford, Bloomfield, Windsor, East Hartford, and all Hartford area public and private schools. There are no age restrictions, however, all participants under the age of 18 must have the consent of a parent or guardian. The contest themes are driving distracted or anti-bullying. Prizes will include an iPad, a $250 Apple iTunes card, and a $100 Apple iTunes card. You can enter the contest by downloading the submission form online at www.hacktac.org. All entries must be submitted by 5 p.m. by April 1st with a completed entry form. All entrants will receive an email confirming receipt of their entry for the contest. Lisa Gray joins us with her occasional segment called Travel Time. Enjoy this first segment.
Hello, I'm Lisa Gray, your host for Travel Talk. In this, our first segment, I'd like to talk with you a little bit about the advantages of using a travel consultant over doing it yourself when planning a trip. We all know that in this age of technology, you have many options for planning your next vacation. And there's no denying that the internet has certainly made it easier to research destinations, resorts, tours, and other travel components. But when it comes to actually booking your trip, your best course of action is almost always to use a qualified travel consultant. With that in mind, here are the top 10 reasons to use a travel consultant. Number 1, you've Googled Mexico vacation and come up with 872 million results. Now what? Travel consultants are experts in deciphering and understanding the sea of travel information out there. It's what we're trained to do, and we do it every day. We take the time to get to know you, your family, your lifestyle, and your likes and dislikes, and we're skilled at matching your personality and desires with the perfect destination to create lifelong memories. Number 2, you use that well-known travel website to book your hotel and then spent your beach vacation overlooking a parking lot. Sometimes those online deals really are too good to be true. When it comes to your valuable vacation time and budget, you don't want to leave anything to chance. Utilizing years of personal experience and trusted relationships with companies from around the globe, a travel consultant will make sure you get where you want to go, when you want to go, and for the lowest price, all while ensuring that that dream trip you've talked about becomes a reality. Number 3, During that last snowstorm, you spent hours on hold with the airline when your flight was canceled. Anytime you have a problem with a particular part of your travel experience, a travel consultant will be there to act on your behalf until a resolution is reached. We'll go the extra mile for you, doing everything we can to meet your travel needs. In a case of inconvenience, and especially disaster, you want the guidance and security of a trusted advisor to take care of all the often complicated details for you. Number 4, while lounging by the pool at that luxury resort you booked online, you discover the lovely couple next to you got their package for $500 less. Through their trusted relationships with suppliers, travel consultants have access to deals, discounts, and specials not available to the general public. We also know tour operators, air consolidators, and other vendors who don't even work directly with consumers and can only be booked through travel consultants. This gives you a greater variety of options for traveling within your budget. Number 5, do you really have 12 hours to spare searching 21 different websites? The average traveler can spend countless hours online booking their own travel. Instead of checking a long list of web pages which only provide rates and fares for the companies that have contracted with them, why not go straight to the source? Avoid the headaches and let a travel consultant do all the research and time-consuming work of planning any itinerary. We can handle every aspect of your trip, from airline tickets to lodging, ground transportation, activities, tours, and even restaurant recommendations. Number 6, oops, those FAA regulations changed again. Travel consultants are constantly in touch with the travel community, giving you the most up-to-date info on air travel, hotels, car rental agencies, travel visas, and other travel services to consider as you plan your trip. It's our job to keep up with any rules, regulations, or trends that might affect your travel, and we'll provide you with tips and ideas that will make your journey much more enjoyable. Number 7, we know the true meaning of customer service. Travel consultants offer that personal touch to your travel experience, offering help and advice that a website cannot provide. Instead of an impersonal voice thousands of miles away, we are your neighbors. Because we've taken the time to get to know you, we know what you want and what you value in your travel experience. And because of our personal relationships with vendors, we can often get our customers extras like upgraded hotel rooms and perks like a bottle of wine, spa treatment, or resort credit. I personally always provide my clients with a valuable gift as a way of saying thank you for their business, and I stay in touch regularly from the time they first contact me until after they've returned from their trip. Number 8, no one explained to you that July is wintertime in Rio, so you showed up there with nothing but Hawaiian shirts and swim trunks. Many travel consultants are considered experts in the area you are traveling to and have probably already been to your chosen destination. Especially if you are a first-time visitor or first-time cruiser, you will want the advice of a professional who truly knows the ropes and can guide you every step of the way, from what kind of cell phone will work to what foods or areas to avoid in your destination. Number 9, you can't get unbiased information from a website. The big travel booking websites only show you those vendors who have contracted with them to appear on their sites. And even if you go directly to a vendor site, they're going to show you only the best rooms, the best views, the best amenities available in an effort to convince you to book with them. Travel consultants work for you, our clients, not for a travel supplier. We have your best interests at heart, and we want you to have exactly what you want on a vacation because it makes sense that a happy customer will be a repeat customer. And finally, number 10, in most cases, it doesn't cost you anything extra to use the services of a professional. With the exception of airlines, travel consultants are paid a commission by the travel vendors. Those are the hotels, tour companies, car rental agencies, and other companies with whom we book your vacations. In fact, we can end up saving you money through our strong working relationships with travel suppliers and our access to early booking discounts and special fares and deals not available to the general public. You may have been wondering why, throughout this presentation, I've been using the term travel consultant instead of the more familiar travel agent. That's because the term agent implies that it's a person whose sole job is to sell a product. For instance, you probably have an insurance agent who has made his or her career out of selling one or two particular brands of insurance. In fact, one of the definitions of agent is one authorized to transact business for another. So your insurance agent sells you an insurance policy on behalf of the insurance company. But a consultant is defined as one who offers professional advice or services, and that's what a travel consultant does. Through our years of experience and training, we offer you advice on destinations and vendors, and we are committed to helping you get the best bang for your travel buck, based on the information we've learned when we've taken the time to get to know you. So, when planning your next trip, big or small, please consult a travel consultant. I'm Lisa Gray, and this has been Travel Talk. If you have questions or would like more information, please contact me at 860-305-0605 or traveltalent@comcast.net. Until next time, I'd like to leave you with one of my favorite sayings. It's credited to St. Augustine. The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page. Thank you for joining me.
The Centurions Drum and Bugle Corps will accept new members for their 2013 season. Any skill level of brass or non-brass player, percussionist, and color guard are invited. Rehearsals are at the Sacred Hearts Parish Center, 1061 Springfield Street in Feeding Hills, Mass. You can check their website, www.enfieldcenturions.org, or you can call 203-720-2858 for dates and times. Experience the Mystery of the Shroud of Turin, rescheduled for Sunday, March 10th at 6:30 p.m. St. Catherine of Siena Church on Stratton Brook Road will host the production, to be presented by international shroud expert Russ Brault. The presentation is a fast-moving, big-screen, multimedia experience using over 200 images covering all aspects of the shroud research. This event is open to the public and admission is $12 per person. For more information and tickets, you can go to www.stcatherine.info. Seating is limited and no tickets will be sold at the door. Light food fare and refreshments will follow the program. Melissa Brett is here to remind you about some important home safety information.
Hello, my name is Melissa Brett. My husband John and I own and operate Weldon Hardware here in the center of Simsbury on Station Street. Now Gracie is here with me today because she's excited about spring. March 10th, daylight saving times begins. Since you are changing all of your clocks, there are some other quick tasks that we recommend you do twice a year. And this time of year is the best time to do them. So first, check all of your smoke and carbon monoxide alarms in your house. Batteries should be replaced at least once a year. So if you can't remember if you did it last year, replace them and write the date with permanent marker right on the battery. Also, check the expiration date on your detectors. Smoke detectors have a 10-year lifespan, while CO detectors have a 5 to 7 year. And if you have old batteries and you need to dispose of, don't throw them away. We offer free battery recycling right inside our store. And now another thing you should check is your heating system, if it has air filters on them. The inexpensive blue hammock-style filters should be replaced every 30 days, while the better quality ones should be replaced in 90 days. Not replacing them can cause your heating system to overwork and reduce the effectiveness of the filter, especially if you have pets at home. Now, another task that very few homeowners do is to test all your water shutoff valves. Usually the time that you need your shutoff valve to work is when you have a water leak. But you should test your valves at least once a year. So to go all to your sinks, toilets, ice maker, washing machine, anywhere you have a water shutoff valve. Make sure all your valves close completely. So try to run the water after you close each one. If you get no water, the valve is fully operational. If not, it should be replaced. Also test the larger shutoff valves that are usually located in your basement. Don't forget your hot water heater as well. And while you're at checking your shutoff valves, inspect all of the supply lines going into the sinks, toilets, ice maker, and washing machine. A small, slow leak may occur without really noticing it until a larger water issue brings it to your attention. When the water is running, take a paper towel and lightly wrap it around the connector and make sure there's no water seeping out. Now, if you have a water filter, either whole house, under the sink, or for your ice maker, check the replacement filter. Most people don't know, but the average water filter lasts about 8,000 gallons. For the average family, it's only 2 months. Depends on your usage. After that, it may not be filtering properly or slowing down your water flow. Another thing to check before the full spring thaw hits is your sump pump. Now, if it's below the basement floor in a hole, test it by putting a few gallons of water in the hole to make sure it works and it shuts off. If you don't have a sump hole, place it in a large tub or a bucket with water. Also check your sump hole itself. Clear out any debris in it. Sump pumps are only designed to pump water, not sand, dirt, or silt. If enough debris gets sucked into your pump, it will damage the motor. Now finally, if you have any equipment stored with a battery, your tractor or generator, maybe you have a motorcycle or boat, something like that, now is the time to test it. If you have a slow battery charger, connect that for the recommended time period, and then let that machine sit for at least a day to see if your battery can hold a charge. If you don't have a battery charger, or you need to test the amperage of your battery, feel free to bring it to us, and for no charge we can test your battery's output. And if you need to get a new one, remember, we'll gladly recycle your old one for no charge. All of these helpful tips will be posted on our website at www.weldonhardware.com. Let Gracie and I know if you have a suggested topic that we can share with you and with everyone. I look forward to the next edition of Headlines Simsbury. Remember, we're at your service. Thank you, and God bless.
With eye care being so important for children's productivity in school, the Simsbury Lions Club will sponsor a free eye screening for children ages 3 through 5 who have not been previously screened at the Simsbury schools or daycare centers. A handheld scanner provided by the Connecticut Lions Eye Research Foundation will be used. This advanced test looks for 6 common eye ailments. Vision problems that are left untreated can lead to permanent reduction in vision and learning disabilities, and many of these issues can no longer be treated once a child reaches age 7. If a problem is detected, the child will be referred to a licensed eye care professional for further examination. A complete consent form must be presented at the time of examination, and these forms are available at the Simsbury Public Library and at the screening. Please take advantage of these free eye screenings, which will be at the Simsbury Masonic Lodge, 991 Hot Meadow Street, on Wednesday, March 13th from 4:30 to 7 p.m. If you have questions, please call Pat Carpin at 860-305-9943. The Simsbury Community Band will perform their annual spring concert at The Barn, Covenant Presbyterian Church at 124 Old Farms Road. Let Me Tell You a Story features the sounds of John Williams, Dvorak, Rodgers and Hammerstein, and the Beatles. All are invited to this free concert on Sunday, March 17th at 3 p.m. Refreshments will be served following the performance. And if you need more information, you can call 860-716-7816 or online at www.simsburyband.org. Take a journey to discover the catastrophic disappearance of bees and the mysterious world of the beehive when the Simsbury Land Trust presents Queen of the Sun in its Green Scenes documentary film and discussion series. This film and panel discussion will take place on Thursday, March 21st at 6:30 p.m. at the Simsbury Farms Apple Barn and Recreation Trail on Old Farms Road. The engaging and ultimately uplifting film weaves an unusual and dramatic story of the heartfelt struggles of beekeepers, scientists, and philosophers around the world. For a sneak peek at the trailer and more film information, you can visit www.queenofthesun.com. Admission with refreshments for the March 21st event is $5 for Simsbury Land Trust members and $10 for non-members. You can contact the Simsbury Land Trust in advance to reserve a seat for the film and discussion. You can call them at 860-651-8773, or you can email amyziner@aol.com. The Aquarian Environmental Champion Awards program is looking for outstanding examples of environmental volunteers working to protect and restore Connecticut's environment. The goal of this program is to recognize adults and students grades 9 through 12, as well as businesses and nonprofit organizations whose outstanding voluntary efforts in Connecticut have shown significant results within the state in protecting water sources, cutting air pollution, safeguarding soils, or improving natural communities and wildlife habitat. Award winners will be selected from all qualified nomination forms and supporting materials. Winners will be selected by the sponsor on or about May 24th and publicly announced on or about June 8th. Aquarian Environmental Champion Awards program nomination forms are available online at www.aquarianwater.com and must be submitted online. The entire form must be completed, and for more information or if you have questions, you can call 203-336-7628 or you can email the address on the screen. The Hartford Symphony Jazz and Strings will perform a tribute to Billie Holiday on Friday, March 8th at 8 p.m. in the Theater for the Performing Arts. You can enjoy such favorites as Body and Soul, All of Me, God Bless the Child, When You're Smiling, and much more. There is free and secure parking at the Learning Corridor, 369 Washington Street in Hartford. The Hartford Symphony will explore the genius of Mozart in their upcoming concerts at the Bushnell Center for the Performing Arts, led by Hartford Symphony Orchestra concertmaster Leonid Segal, who will act as both conductor and violin soloist. The Hartford Symphony Orchestra will perform works from throughout Mozart's life. This all-Mozart program will include his Symphony No. 1 and No. 41, Jupiter, Violin Concerto No. 3, and Clarinet Concerto in A Major, featuring Hartford Symphony Orchestra principal clarinetist Kurt Blood. The performances will be Thursday, March 14th at 7:30, Friday, March 15th at 8, Saturday the 16th at 8, and Sunday the 17th at 4:30 p.m. To purchase tickets or for more information, you can contact the Hartford Symphony Orchestra Ticket Services at 860-244-2999, or you can visit their website, www.hartfordsymphony.org. At a meeting Monday evening, the Simsbury Board of Selectmen approved reduced rates at the Simsbury Farms Golf Course for active duty military service members. For the upcoming golf season, active duty military personnel who present a valid military ID will be eligible for individual greens fees of $10 for a 9-hole round or $20 for an 18-hole round. First Selectman Mary Glassman said, quote, "The town of Simsbury wanted to acknowledge the hard work and sacrifice of the men and women who serve our country. With many active duty military personnel beginning to come home after years of serving abroad, we felt that offering this special rate is a great way to show our appreciation to these heroes," unquote. The reduced rate for active duty military personnel will be available to both Simsbury residents and non-residents. Weather permitting, the 2013 golf season at Simsbury Farms is anticipated to begin around April 1st. The Farmington Valley Arts Center will host a community exhibit of youth artworks from the Greater Hartford area schools representing grades K through 12, including drawings, paintings, photography, prints, mixed media, and sculpture. This aspiring young artist exhibit will be on display April 6th through the 19th with an opening reception April 6th from 3 to 6 p.m. The exhibit offers one People's Choice Award selection by patrons and visitors to the exhibit. The cash award will be announced at the close of the exhibit to the artist accumulating the most votes on each visitor's favorite piece. Gallery hours are Wednesday to Friday, noon to 4, Saturday, 10 to 4, and by appointment. The Farmington Valley Art Center is located at 25 Art Center Lane in Avon Park North. From Route 44, turn onto Ensign Drive, and Art Center Lane is the second left. There is free parking for all visitors to the Art Center, and if you need more information, you can call them at 860-678-1867, or you can visit them online at www.artsfvac.org. Are you interested in grant writing? Simsbury Community Television is looking for a volunteer to spearhead its grant writing efforts. As a local independent 501c3 nonprofit organization, SCTV relies on grants, volunteers, and the generosity of our donors to fulfill its important mission of providing our studio and equipment for the production of public access programming to the community of Simsbury. For more information, you can contact SCTV's board president, Tegan Blackburn, at 860-658-1720 or email at simtv@yahoo.com. And as a reminder, if you miss watching any of the locally produced programming or town government meetings, remember you can watch them on demand on our website, simsburytv.org. If you have problems watching any of our programs, please visit again as we are transitioning our videos from one hosting site to another. And if you have questions about anything you see on SCTV, call us at 860-658-1720 or stop by and visit us in the lower level of Eno Memorial Hall. Consider joining our team of volunteers or support the volunteer efforts with a tax-deductible donation to the station. You can donate online at our website, simsburytv.org. And that's it for this week. Remember, SCTV is your hometown station where you can produce programs for free. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you for joining us.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.